Coming up in June on Roanoke County Today, we'll get ready for summer at Splash Valley, plus show you a great new wetlands trail for you to enjoy. This and more coming up on Roanoke County Today.
Have you recently called Roanoke County's 911 Center? Did you receive timely and courteous service? Were you satisfied with your experience? Roanoke County wants to know. Please take the online survey available at roanokecountyva.gov/ECC. Your feedback will help the Roanoke County 911 Center better serve the citizens of the county and discover what new services and technologies may be needed in the future. If you have called Roanoke County 911, please fill out the customer satisfaction survey at roanokecountyva.gov/ECC.
We are at Splash Valley Water Park today, and with me is Scott Ransberg from Roanoke County Parks, Recreation, and Tourism to tell us a little bit about Splash Valley. Scott, welcome.
Well, thank you for having me. We've been around 4 years now. Can you believe it's been our fourth season of operation at Splash Valley, and we're really excited to kick off another great one this year.
So, tell me a little bit about how successful Splash Valley has been.
Well, we've been very pleased with the success here. We get about 40,000 visitors per year. Of course, on the weekends, we get a higher attendance. We can get anywhere between 600 and 1,000. Weekdays, it ranges 300 to 600. But obviously, it's been a very popular spot from folks not only in the Roanoke Valley, but beyond. We get people as far as Lexington, Danville, Lynchburg, all come to check out our facility here and check out the Roanoke Valley in general.
Right, great. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the features you can find here at Splash Valley.
Well, the most prominent features you can see behind us, the bowl slide and our other flume slide. These are 2.5-story water slides. We also have a couple smaller slides for little kids, a water playground where they can splash around a little bit, water cannons, fire in the water cool off, and of course a lazy river, or a current river as we call it, where you can just relax and let it float away during the summer, hot summer sun.
Now, I'm a big fan of the lazy river myself, but the bowl slide, maybe not so much yet, but is it open to all ages and all sizes, the bowl slide?
The bowl slide, there is a size restriction for the bowl slide, but the good thing about Splash Valley is there are a lot of different features that really progress as you get older. Little kids, they have the spray fountains that are right their size. They can just reach out and grab them, and they get older, they're old enough for the playground. Really, there's something for every age. Of course, the teenagers love the bowl slide.
Right. Well, I imagine with this many people coming into the facility each year, safety has to be a primary concern.
Well, absolutely. Safety is our top priority here at Splash Valley and Green Ridge Recreation Center as a whole. We employ the Ellis and Associates Safety Standards for Lifeguarding, which is really one of the highest in the nation, even higher than an American Red Cross standard that many traditional pools use. So this features roving lifeguards. That means they're wandering around the facility in a certain set pattern and checking for heads, checking to make sure that everyone's above water and safe. Not only is it the lifeguarding that we take extra caution and care about, it's our the health care as well.
Right.
We have Defender filtration system, which is one of the top kinds of pool filtration systems in the nation. It kills 99.9% of all bacteria, so you don't have to worry about getting sick from the water at Splash Valley. We take very good care of you and the health of our guests.
Right. And I understand too, with the summer season coming on, we have some thunderstorms and a little bit of weather, and tell us about the threat of lightning and how we kind of deal with that here at Splash Valley.
Well, this part of the Roanoke Valley is notorious for storms that just creep up on you. We have a pretty advanced radar system that we hooked into that we get good notice. 20 miles out, we'll notify everyone at the facility that thunderstorm is imminent. At 10 miles out, if there's lightning within 10 miles, we evacuate the pool. Right. And of course, for very serious storms, we have had some in the past, terrible winds and all, we do allow our visitors to go inside to make sure everybody's safe.
Right. Well, that's great. And I understand that it may be an inconvenience, but again, safety, I guess, is your primary concern here.
And you can tell if we're closed for the day by checking our website. We do update that whenever we're closed at splashvalleywaterpark.com.
Great. Well, tell us a little bit about your hours of operation and how much it costs to come into Splash Valley.
Well, our hours of operation are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. pretty much every day. On the weekends, Roanoke County residents can get in at 10 a.m., so they get that benefit of getting in an hour early. But pretty much all season long, we're open daily now through the end of August and then the weekend of Labor Day as well. The cost varies between $5 and $9 depending on age and residency. There is a $2 discount for Roanoke County residents built in there as another added perk.
Right. Well, I know it's a really busy season, but I understand you have some promotions coming up.
We do. We've really added to the special events this year. We have a few Monday nights, our Munchie Mondays. You get a free snack if you're here after 4 p.m. On Wednesdays are $5 Wednesdays. That means all day Wednesday, regardless of age or residency, it's only $5 to get in. We're really trying to push that midweek attendance. I know a lot of people are busy during the middle of the week, but we really want to fill this place and give it a nice, fun atmosphere. And we've also added some Friday night events. There are select Fridays, one per month. There's a cowboy day, a beach party day, and a pirate day where you can dress up as a pirate. That one's coming up in August. So you can check our website for the complete calendar of events.
Well, sign me up for the Pirate Day right now, because that's just something I would love to see and be a part of.
I could see you with an eye patch.
Exactly. I need an eye patch. Well, I tell you what, one of the things I know that the people have said that, they love the facility so much, they really want to know the best way, most economical way, and I understand you have a weekly pass now?
We have a weekday splash pass. Now, we don't have a season pass, but again, we're trying to boost that weekday attendance, so you can get it for a reduced rate. Visit on any weekday, and it's a 15-punch pass that you could purchase at the front gate or at the Green Ridge Recreation Center front desk.
Great, good deal. Now, where can they find out more about the daily operation hours and more about all the facilities? You
can find that out at SplashValleyWaterPark.com. You can find out about our facility, our hours, group discounts. There are some special discounts if you have maybe a daycare group that wants to come out here. And of course, birthday parties are very popular this year. You can see behind us we have a party pad, which is a shaded area. You actually get, with a birthday party rental this year, three pizzas from Domino's Pizza with your rental. So it's a lot of fun for the kids.
Excellent. Now, who do they call for rentals?
That's 777-6306. You want to talk to Luana Blankenship. She's our rentals coordinator for the facility.
Excellent. Well, Scott, thanks for coming out today.
Thanks
I really appreciate it. I can't wait to come into Splash Valley and bring my family. And thank you for watching Roanoke County Today.
Fire trucks, motorcycles, cement trucks, police cars, delivery trucks, garbage trucks, and even airplanes. That's what's waiting for you at the 5th Annual Touch a Truck, Wheels, Wings, and Water, a free event on July 27th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Roanoke County's Green Hill Park. Don't miss over 200 vehicles in one place for you to climb on and set in, plus learn from the operator. Other favorite activities include the Fireman's Foam and Water Spray and vendors of all kinds. Find out more at 387-6078 extension 0 or at RoanokeCountyParks.com.
Welcome back. I'm Dan O'Donnell, Assistant County Administrator, and I'm here with Commander James Clem of the Roanoke Valley Honor Guard here at the chapter home for Chapters 3 and 14 of the Disabled American Veterans. Welcome.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a little bit about the Roanoke Valley Honor Guard and what you folks do?
Yes, the Roanoke Valley Honor Guard was established back in about 1995. Initially, we just did ceremonies here on Memorial Day, July the 4th, and Veterans Day. But then we started branching out. We went to local schools doing flag presentations and orientations about veterans and such. And then in 2007, one of our members passed away, and we actually did our first funeral. It was an all-out effort. We had everybody out, had bagpipers, buglers, 7-man firing team, the whole shooting match. Okay. And we've been doing them ever since. I know last fiscal year we did about 135 funerals. Wow. So far this fiscal year we've did 97 and counting. And we do many, many other venues, flag presentations, and things of that nature.
Right. So you travel all over the state, not just locally. Where do you go?
We've been all over state and even did funerals out of state. But we did several flag presentations for the Washington Nationals ball team in D.C. and for the Potomac Nationals over in Woodbridge area. And we've been in many parades. We for the past 5 years, I believe, we've opened the Cosmopolitan Track Meet in Roanoke and Salem. We do many venues over at the hospital, Armed Forces Day parades, anything that an honor guard's needed for, we're available.
Okay. Now, most of your members are veterans, but you also have auxiliary members and others. So how do people get involved if they'd like to serve with you?
Well, we do have some auxiliary members of the DAV Unit 3 Auxiliary. Most of them, for instance, my wife and my youngest son, they are both auxiliary members, and they just, they're patriotic people who want to be involved and help us out.
Now, you've served with an organization called the Old Guard at Arlington. Could you tell us about that and how you have served with them?
Well, I didn't individually serve with them. We went to Arlington several years ago. One of our members passed away and was interred there. And we all came in uniform, and a major, I can't remember his name, but he asked us if we would participate in the funeral detail at the request of the family. And we did, and we've been up there 2 more times since, and we've did the whole 9 yards from following the casket on the caisson with the Old Guard.
In addition to the memorial and funeral services, are there other services your organization performs?
Yeah, we do. We get a lot of requests from things like the Roanoke Valley. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, they do the flowers and stuff around town and everything. We did a thing for them recently. We presented colors and everything for the Jefferson School of Medicine twice. We get calls of that nature all the time.
Now, I understand earlier this year you received some sort of certification. Could you tell us about the certification?
Yeah, actually, I believe it was 2 or 3 years ago. The National Guard, we work in conjunction with them. They have an office here in Salem at Okies, and they are tasked with military funerals around the area. And we worked in conjunction with them, and we were inspected for our uniforms, for our ability to perform the duties in the prescribed manner and everything. So we are certified by them. I'm not totally sure. I believe there's something like 8 units around the state that are certified, and they can be from other organizations, VFW, whatnot.
That's great. Just on a personal note, I have a brother that passed away who is actually buried at West Point, so I do truly appreciate what you folks do, and honoring the veterans is a great thing to do, and I think we all owe you folks a debt of gratitude, so thank you very much.
Well, it's an honor and a privilege for us, and that's why we do it.
And how do people find out more about your organization?
Well, we've just recently started a thing on Facebook, just in the past couple of weeks, and it's starting to pick up. We also, all the local funeral establishments, they have our number and all. Usually that's who we get the calls from. But we did a funeral yesterday. We got a call actually from the family before the veteran died, but they wanted us to do the service.
Well, thank you again for being with us. It's a pleasure to be here, and I wish you and your organization all the best, and thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Have you recently called Roanoke County's 911 Center? Did you receive timely and courteous service? Were you satisfied with your experience? Roanoke County wants to know. Please take the online survey available at roanokecountyva.gov/ECC. Your feedback will help the Roanoke County 911 Center better serve the citizens of the county and discover what new services and technologies may be needed in the future. If you have called Roanoke County 911, please fill out the customer satisfaction survey at roanokecountyva.gov/ECC.
Character Academy is a day camp that's put on by Roanoke County Fire and Rescue and the Roanoke County Fire Marshal's Office that we've done. This is the 9th year that we will have done Character Academy, and it's just to try to instill in our young people some positive character qualities, while at the same time letting them experience the life of a fire and rescue volunteer or as a career, either one, up close and personal in a very hands-on way. On day 1 this year, we were going to spend the whole day here at our Fort Lewis Fire Station. They'll get to see fire trucks up close and personal. They'll get to experience the gear. They'll get to experience station life. They're going to get to flow water from a fire hose. They're going to get to experience wildland firefighting and some of what that's like. And that's just day 1. Day 2, then we're going to go to our training center, and we're going to see what our rookies go through there, what it takes to become a firefighter. They'll get to crawl through the burn building and crawl through our maze trailer. They'll learn a little bit about CPR, and the highlight of that day is always going down the zip line that our technical rescue team has set up. So they'll get to do that on day 2. And then day 3, we focus on a little bit more fun. We go swimming at the Green Ridge Rec Center that day. we eat lunch, and then we take a tour of our 911 center to see where this whole process starts as a call comes in and how that call gets dispatched then out to our fire and rescue units. The camp is for rising middle schoolers, so any rising 6th, 7th, or 8th grader can come to the camp. You don't have to be a citizen of Roanoke County. You can be from anywhere, and we'd love to have you. The cost is now, because we're past June 1st, the cost is now $40. But again, we're talking $40 for a 3-day camp where lunch is included each day and you get 2 t-shirts. So 2 t-shirts, lunch, and all those activities that I just described are included for $40. It's a pretty good deal. They can sign up by calling me at 777-8718, and I'd be happy to send them the forms. There's about a packet of 4 forms, and then we need that cash or check for $40, and that takes care of signing them up. Character Academy actually started, like I said, about 9 years ago. It was started by our fire marshal, Gary Huffman, and it was something that he did in conjunction with his church. And since that time, their church has taken that and gone off with something else called Character College and gone a little different direction, and we still have Character Academy that we've been doing all these years too. But Gary actually started it, and it's been something that's proven popular, and I think something that's valuable, something that's needed. I think when we see news events in our world today of different things that go on, we see that those positive character qualities of things like teamwork and responsibility and trustworthiness and citizenship, those are all things that we really need to be emphasizing. We need it in the fire and rescue service, and everybody needs it, just whatever career you're going to do, it's an important part of life. We did start out using Character Counts curriculum that uses those 6 pillars of character, and we still touch on those. Those are still the foundation of what we do. We just don't use Character Counts per se anymore. However, to help us with the character part of Character Academy, we have some of the staff at William Byrd Middle School who come out every year to help us. They've been involved with things like Rachel's Challenge in years past, and some other things, and they've kind of developed their own curriculum for character that uses a giraffe and talks about the qualities of a giraffe who looks out for other people in the jungle, and talks about caring and different things, and has a big heart. A giraffe has a really big heart, and so we talk about having a big heart and some of those kinds of things. So you'll see on our t-shirts that we have a giraffe, and that's kind of what we use for our character part nowadays. Character Academy is July 24th, 25th, and 26th, 2013. That's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. And right here at Fort Lewis Fire Station will be our home base. So this is where drop-off and pickup will be every day. But on a couple of those days, as I've already mentioned, we're going to travel. We're going to our training center, or we're going to the Green Ridge Rec Center. But we will always start and finish every day right here at our Fort Lewis Fire Station. So it's those 3 days, 9 to 4 each day. We do still have openings. We can take up to 40 campers, and right now we've got about 20 signed up.
Stay up to date with the town of Vinton. Visit vintonva.gov and sign up for the Newsflash, Notify Me, or Emergency Alert features. Newsflash will inform users of what's happening in the town, including street closures or water line breaks. With Notify Me, citizens will receive information on activities, events, and even job postings. Emergency Alert can keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster in the region. Alerts can be sent to landlines, computers, cell phones, or wireless PDA units. Sign up today and be up to date with the town of Vinton.
Welcome back. We are here today to celebrate Business Appreciation Week in Roanoke County. We were happy to have the Lieutenant Governor Bowling for the Commonwealth of Virginia here today to talk about advancing workforce excellence, the theme of the week in the Commonwealth of Virginia. With me here today is Debbie Melvin with the Virginia Department of Business Assistance. Welcome, Debbie.
Thanks for having me.
Also, Phil Peters with Optical Cable Corporation is here today. He's the Vice President of Human Resources. Thank you for being with us, Phil.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Now, today we celebrated a number of businesses who were growing and expanding in Roanoke County, and they were the lucky beneficiaries of state incentive programs that were designed to assist them with their retraining. Now, Debbie, you handle retraining programs with the Virginia Jobs Investment Program for the state of Virginia, and you also worked with Roanoke County businesses. Can you tell us how you worked with them and a little bit about this program?
Sure. The Virginia Jobs Investment Program has been around since 1965. It is a state economic development incentive that supports new job creation and retraining at not only existing businesses, but also new jobs that are coming into the county and across the state, of course.
Now, you also support new jobs training and retraining programs, right?
Yes, we have two different programs, one that supports new job creation and the other that supports retraining, both of which require capital investment by the companies. And you know the criteria very well,
Yes,
of course.
yes. Now, we celebrated this morning several of our businesses taking advantage of this wonderful program. And Phil, I know that optical cable took advantage of it. Can you tell us what this means to you and your business?
Well, we were delighted to have the opportunity and are very appreciative of Roanoke County Economic Development and the Virginia DBA for the opportunity to have these grants. They'll help us with some funding for retraining for some of our staff, up to 93 people over the course of the next few months, as well as some partial funding for any new positions that we'll be creating hopefully over the next couple of years.
Well, we're very excited about the growth of Optical Cable Corporation here in the county. We were happy to celebrate a number of businesses this morning who were growing and expanding and benefiting from the program. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
In addition to optical cable, we celebrated either retraining projects or growth at Tecton, Integrity Windows, and Atlas Logistics.
Well, they're all great companies, and we're very happy that they're growing and expanding here in the county. Joining me now is Scott Johnson, the plant manager for Tecton Products. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Jill, for having me.
Now, we celebrated some Virginia Jobs Investment Training money that you received from the state of Virginia this morning. Can you tell us a little bit about how you were benefiting from that program?
Sure. Tecton Products is fortunate enough to be expanding this year. We're going to be adding a couple of new production shifts, some additional associates to our facility, some new production equipment. And so we're very thankful to the county and the state of Virginia for the grant money that you provided. It's going to help us cover our costs for training the new associates that we're bringing on board and retraining of existing associates.
And I assume that you are very grateful for the contributions that the state has made towards your retraining efforts.
Yes, very much so. The county and the state of Virginia both have done a great job reaching out to Tecton, and we appreciate everything you've done.
Well, you've been an excellent corporate citizen, Scott, and we thank Tecton Products for all you're doing in the county. And if we can ever assist you, let us know.
Thank you very much, Jill.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Volunteer firefighters respond to all types of emergencies. Volunteer firefighters fight fires. Volunteer firefighters save lives. Do you have what it takes? Visit RoanokeCountyVA.gov/FRVolunteer or call 540-777-8706 to become a Roanoke County Fire and Rescue volunteer firefighter.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming today on this wonderful, beautiful day for ribbon cutting for the South County Boardwalk Trail. I don't think that we could have asked for better weather to do this in today. You know, as the Director of Parks and Recreation, I'm very proud of our mission to enhance the quality of life for our citizens. I believe that we've created something very special here that does just that. In Parks and Recreation, we call this passive recreation, where it's not about ball fields, not about picnic shelters, but it's a place where people can come out and enjoy and experience nature.
This is such an exciting day for everyone. This trail will provide a great opportunity not only for education, but it's a social attraction. It's a great way to get our family and friends together and enjoy and share the outdoors and observe nature at the same time. This is not the beginning nor the end, but a continuation of our greenway system. I hope that in the future we will have many more observatories like this along our greenways. Thank you, Pete and Doug, for helping give our children and grandchildren something that they can enjoy for generations to come. I'm so proud to be able to be here today to help celebrate this wonderful addition to our community. Thank you all for coming out today and helping share this event. Thank you.
For the kids, I hope when you walk the trail, you'll have the opportunity to meet some of the citizens of our neighboring community here. The winged, hoofed, pawed, barking, tweeting, silent citizens of this wetland. As I've come to know them, I met the park rangers one night. That's a herd of deer that come up and inspect your car if you're going slowly enough out of the parking lot. They stopped me one night and walked all around and looked in the car, and I guess I passed inspection or I had the right stickers because they let me go. There's the sentinels, the ravens that are up on the rooftop every morning. They're ravens, and they call when I come and talk to me. There are the hunters. We have hunters down there, unfortunately, I guess. The fox, the snakes, and even a coyote or a bear occasionally. We have the drones, predator drones, I might add, hawks and vultures. We have the silent majority, and they're silent for a reason, by the way. Insects, tiny voles and shrews, small birds, other creatures that are prey creatures, so they don't make a lot of noise, but they're out there. As we've come to know, and I hope you'll come to know even better, this isn't just a trail or a walk, it's a habitat. The trail and I invite you to visit them, and please be respectful of their home and learn about them, and remember we're all guests in their world. Thank you.
The wetland preservation is so important for education because it supports our plants and animals. It also supports the water quality, and because of the natural filtration. It supports our local water budget too. The walkway will give our students and the community the ability to see this diverse wildlife in action. It's a great connection between the school and the community, and we really want to thank our Board of Supervisors for having the foresight for keeping and preserving the wetland. It is truly an outdoor classroom, and I know that many students will be using this outdoor classroom in the future. So again, thank you, Board of Supervisors and Mr. Goodman, for everything that you've done for education and for helping us preserve this wetland.
One of the key components we can say today is this is not the end, this is still the beginning. As you may observed in the paper, the community was successful, and when I say the community, the Roanoke Valley was successful in receiving funding that will allow us to complete the greenways along the Roanoke River. So basically we will have one greenway from West County to East County, going through Salem and Roanoke City. We will be joining up with them in various locations. That project, hopefully, our funding will be finally approved at the June 18th CTV meeting. So the good news is, we're glad that this is done. We're glad that many people before and after their work here worked on this project. But more importantly, the work will continue, and it will continue to be building greenways that I think the people of Roanoke Valley are going to really look forward to and use in the future to the benefit of everyone. But right now we want to get to the ribbon cutting ceremony. We have the young ladies and men from Penn Forest Elementary, and they're here ready to do the ribbon cutting.